earlier this week, the interim CEO of Valiant, Howard Schiller, addressed shaky investors and said that it was really unclear when the CEO, Michael Pearson, is going to return. He took a medical leave for severe pneumonia. This just brings up this issue of how disruptive are these kinds of medical leaves? We're seeing a couple of them to a company in terms of its day-to-day operations. Sean, what's your take on this?
Well, we have the same thing with United Airlines, where Munoz stepped down because of a heart transplant operation. They gave him he had just come in. Mm-hmm. This happened in October. He had come in September, served for about a month, then had this sudden heart attack, and then this operation, which was supposed to be the best procedure for his condition. And then they gave him this gigantic long-term contract, 5-year contract, $10 million a year potentially. Then they hedged their bets by saying, well, if he doesn't come back, we're going to give him very small severance, $2.5 million. So we're seeing this more, but it's not certain he'll come back, although it's likely. He says he's going to come back by the end of March. Now, in terms of the Schiller thing, it's much more mysterious because Valiant's been under so much pressure. The stock
that's right. That's right. Look, I think leadership matters a lot always, but it really matters in a case like Valiant, where the fundamental business model, which Pearson created, this sort of buy a bunch of companies, jack up prices, slash R&D, the business model is under attack. I mean, attacked by the U.S. Congress, and so they are at a time of real crisis, and you really need leadership in a crisis.
And I think what we're seeing from the board, the signals are very confusing. He's out with pneumonia. He's not out with a heart transplant operation, which would seem to be less severe. They were very slow in releasing that information. But also, is there pressure from the board for him to step down now? Why would he not be coming back?
Right, exactly. And both of these are grueling jobs to come back to if you have any kind of issue.